Good morning, it's Lorraine Pursell. Yay, 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 yay. Welcome to Fairy Godmother Monday, where I show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. Oops. Yes, I'm so happy to be here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, 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 yes. What do you want to make today be like for you? What do you want this day to be for you? What are you willing to get a hold of and just, hi Mary, and just make this day the way you want it to be? Hope, yes. What do you want this day to be like, and just take a hold of and just create it within yourself and then emanate it out and not take anything else for an answer. You are just deciding to make this day the best day of your life. Who's with me? Who is with me? We have so much potential in us. We have so much possibilities. It's just getting out of that sluggish, So I want to just invite you right now. Let's just stretch together. I'm moving my arms. Let's just move. Get up from your chair. Move your body. Move your body. Your body wants movement. Just move your body. 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 I'm probably going to be doing this a couple times during our meditation and our Fairy Godmother Monday. Oh, I lost my little my little thing that covered my numbers, so I need to find another thing. I was really sad when I realized that that came off. So here's one. Covering the numbers. Because if I don't cover the numbers, I look at the numbers and then I get excited when there are a lot, and then I get sad when there aren't. So Spirit told me, just cover the numbers, don't look. So that's the best way I know to look. Let's just stand up and pick up your knees, 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 like you're marching in place. Oh, that's not going to stay. I'm going to get a piece of tape. So just move with me. Get your air. Hi, Stacy. Get your blood circulating. I woke up a little bit late this morning, so I didn't get my walk in, but it's okay. I've got a very active day. Okay. Now, that should stay. Yes, 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 yes. Put your arms up in the air. Just reach, 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 reach. Put big circle with your arms. Why is it so dark? Big circle with your arms. Okay, okay. And twist your spine. Twist your spine. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is your day. This is your day. Life, I love you. All is groovy. What do you want this day to be like for you? What are you declaring? Hope it should be a good day. I get a new car today, but I'm not as excited as I should be. Weird. Just let this feeling go through me, but it's still there. Strange observation about this situation. Yes, and these observations are so important. And here's probably what's going on, Hope. How can you be excited? You just had this trauma. You just had this trauma. So it's still going through your, and it's a car. And just find a place where you can just be thankful, thankful, thankful. You actually took a hold of life, okay? Life did what life does. And you know, your car got totaled. The car that you loved. The first thing that you did for yourself ever was pay this car off. And that's gone. And so now you've got a new car. So no shoulds. No shoulds. You should be excited. You should, no. Just let it be what it is, darling. And don't force yourself to feel anything or feel funny because you don't. All right? Just let these human emotions do what they're doing, and yes, just let them go through you. There's probably some fear, some disappointment. Fear, disappointment, our thing of, you know, waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is all the survival brain. We all have it. It's from, you know, way, 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 way back. And we just have to demand that we are going to have a new brain. The brain that we decide, why is it so fucking dark? Hold on a second. Okay, that was better. Huh. Okay, yes. So we stretched a little bit. We moved a little bit to get our body circulating. Invite you right now to drink some water. And I just made my celery juice. And I want to invite all of you to do celery juice with me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It has to be on an empty stomach. So if you're in Europe or Australia, that might not work for you, but you can have your celery juice in the morning. So you start with at least 2 cups of fresh water with lemon juice in it to give your liver a chance to empty out. And then you do the celery juice. It has to be on an empty stomach. And here is mine. I just did it. And it's just 1 head of celery. I always get organic. I cannot bring myself to eat unorganic stuff. So I'm inviting all of you to do that with me. Who would like to do this with me? It's a little bit of a commitment, but that's what life is. Committing to what we want, committing to what we want to create, because it ain't going to happen without that, without the resolve. The decision, the commitment, and then the resolve. The resolve means you do it no matter what. And just everything in your power to make this a great day, a great day. And that's from deciding. So Hope, I thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay, lovelies, let's take some deep breaths. Now when you breathe, I know I've talked a little bit about your diaphragm goes down, but your lungs have no muscles in them, and they're surrounded by a cage of bones. Got your collarbones at the top, your ribs that go all around them, and your pelvic, your hips at the bottom. So the only thing that makes your lungs work is your diaphragm. So when you breathe, be sure you're not breathing up here, but you're breathing with your, okay, so when your diaphragm goes down, your stomach has to go out because there's nowhere else for it to go. So be sure when you're inhaling that your stomach is going out. So let's do this together. You get more air, and the bottom third of our lungs is the part that doesn't get a lot of attention because we're used to breathing up here and our shoulders coming back and our heads going back. So let's take a deep breath where your stomach's going out. Again. Hi, Giselle. We're breathing together now. Your stomach goes out when you take a deep breath. We're filling the bottom third of our lungs. And there's something like that's where most of the energy happens with your oxygen. So as you're doing this, you'll notice that your shoulders stay flat and your stomach comes out. And because everything is getting crowded, you'll feel your pelvic floor lower. So from this spot, your pelvic floor you're going to see or imagine a root coming out of there. A root, it can be off of the bottoms of your feet. And we're just sending this root down to Mother Earth. Down to Mother Earth. And let's just connect with this powerful supportive force that is there for us. We have developed a relationship with Mother Earth here, which is just so cute. And it's just like with Mother Earth, with our higher self, when we interact in a relationship with somebody, it gets stronger, right? So if you're new to this, don't let it bother you. It's okay if you don't hear Mother Earth. It's okay if you don't hear your higher self. It's okay if you don't hear what your inner voice is saying. It's all right, because you're just maybe starting the journey of hearing Mother Earth, hearing your inner voice, hearing your angels. Oh, good morning, Anna. Welcome, everybody. I'm so thankful to be here today. I'm so thankful to be here with you today. I just love all of you so much. And thank you so much for joining me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA at 8 a.m. Eastern, New York. So here we go. We're traveling down to the middle of Mother Earth. And as you go down, I want you to just imagine that her heartbeat, yes, needed some healing prayers and support right now. Okay, Giselle, you got it. Let's just keep that in our hearts right now as we're traveling down to Mother Earth. Traveling down, traveling down, traveling down. Just imagine, Giselle, that your heartbeat is resonating, beating the same way that Mother Earth's heartbeat is going. And this is her Schumann waves. If you want to learn about that, just look it up on Google. SHUMAN waves. Might have two N's. Darcy's here. Yay. We've got such a great party here this morning. Mary showed up first, then Hope, then Stacy, now Anna and Giselle and Darcy. This is such a great little group. I love it. I love it. And anybody else who is joining us, feel free, feel welcome. You know, we know each other here, but you are welcome. You belong here too, as long as you are wanting goodwill for the planet and you're wanting to get out of the complaining, moaning, whining energy. We don't do that here. We might hear our minds do that, but we're not choosing to link into it. We're choosing to link into the good, the wonderful, the beautiful, and just come from a beautiful space, a beautiful space. We create a beautiful space here. And then we carry that, when we spread that out to the entire planet, and then we send it out to the entire world. What better way to spend our life force energy? So if you are new to this, it's fine. Jump right in. Let's see, what is it that it says in the Bible? The first shall be last and the last shall be first. It doesn't matter if you haven't been here with us. If you just love this energy and you want to do more of it, you want to do it with us, you are 100% here. Okay, so you'll hear us talking back and forth to each other, but you belong. Rike! You belong just like everybody else here belongs, okay? Nobody is excluded from here except the people who decide to complain, be sarcastic, be critical. We don't do that here. And then we train our minds to not do that either. Because when we leave here, our minds will do that. But we are not contributing to that. Love this positive group. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I have been accused of being an idealist my whole life. You know, get out of the clouds, you're a dreamer. I bet you have too. And it's fine. Let people feel the way they want to feel about how we are. But the more you come into your fullness, you will realize that this is just the way that you are. This is how you feel best about yourself. And because you are part of the Earth Angel Nation. And I declared something this weekend I just want to share with you. I declare myself as queen of the Earth Angel Nation. Those of us who love deeply, care so much, and I'm so sorry about this beam going through. I'm still kind of, I'm not invested in fixing my background and looking all polished yet. I will, I promise you all I will. But, you know, I'll be moving into my new house in like 3 weeks. And then I'll be setting it up. I don't know if you guys got to see the interview I did with Ken Foster before they banned it from Facebook. I really got it banned from Facebook. They took it down. They didn't approve the boosting. And it was End Depression Now. End Depression Now. Because I used the D word. That's why I've got to be careful not to write the D word. I can mention it here. But who knows? They might even have like listening bots, you know, for the D word. But I cured myself from lifelong depression with suicidal ideations that I had since I was the tiniest little girl. And it was, and I, you know, as I'm sharing this, I know I'm talking to you because you are me. I am you. We are different, of course. But we don't fit in. And here's my invitation to you. Don't. Don't even try to. That's what's so beautiful about these communities, these Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, these Earth Angel gatherings, because this is where we find our brothers and sisters. Case in point, Rike doesn't even speak English, and he shows up here from Brazil. Just because of the energy that we produce here together, right? Everyone take a deep breath. Deep belly breath, and then just send that cord further down to Mother Earth, And Giselle, we've got you. So Giselle is needing prayers today. You know, it's a very, 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 very tricky thing to navigate as you start to come out of depression and feeling bad about yourself. It is treacherous because we are brainwashed that it's real. And I'm here to tell you, depression is not real. When you feel bad about yourself, it's not real. It feels real. My chest was in pain. I get hurt 98% of my days. It turns into a physical thing. Now tell me, when you are feeling that bad that you physically hurt, is this good for your body or is it not good for your body? Which one? Who can tell me in the comments? When you are feeling so bad about yourself, you're listening to a story in your head, you're hearing people's voices telling you you're a dreamer, why don't you just, you know, do this, why don't you just do that, people putting you down, sarcasm, there's something wrong with you, you got to toughen up. When you're hearing these things in your head and you're reinforcing them, is this good for your body or is it bad for your body? Drop it in the comments. When you're listening to the voices in your head that are running you down, is it a good thing for your body or is it a bad thing for your body? I'm waiting for your comments. Comments are coming in slow today. Come on, I'm waiting. Is it good for your body when we believe those thoughts, or is it bad for our bodies when we believe those thoughts? And your body starts to feel run down. You start to go in a downward spiral. Is that good for you or is it bad? Not good at all, Hope says. And Hope is a nurse or a medical practitioner. It is bad for your body. It is bad for your body. So I want you to feel the reality when you are feeling bad about yourself, when you are feeling ill, when you are feeling, when you're listening to the voices in your head. Do your cells have smiley faces on them or do they have frowns on them? I want to hear it in the comments. Do your cells have smiley faces on them, or do they have frowns on them? What is it? And fear still keeps coming up for my daughter. Yes, I know this isn't a good thing, but having a hard time living in faith again. Okay, I totally hear you, sister, and I think this might be what's going on with Giselle too. But listen, we are the ones who pick up on the tiniest vibrations on the planet. We are like tuning forks. So, darling, I'm so glad you're here this morning, because being in this energy is what reminds us of our power, hope. The cells are crying. Yes, they're crying. We have to do what we need to do to keep our energy high and clear. Fear is the survival brain. Fear is that brain from so long ago. And we just, the thing is with your daughter, darling, and I thank you so much for sharing that with you. All of you who have shared vulnerably, I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. Giselle reaching out for prayers, Hope saying she's not excited about her car, Mary saying she's in fear about her daughter, it's hard to live in faith again. This is the way it goes. We need these environments, this environment, other environments that are positive. I take it seriously that I listen to nothing but positive stuff. I never, you hear me? Never listen to the news. Source brings me the information that I need. I never need to do that. I am 100% committed to keeping my energy high and clear. And when I started coming out of my 18-year addiction to Zoloft, was when I realized it was all in my head. Now, when you're in there, it's the last thing that you think. You go, oh my God, what is she talking about? But I cured myself of lifelong depression with suicidal ideations by not believing the thoughts in my head. So Mary, those thoughts, the fear, emotions come from thoughts. These thoughts are not your own. They are collective. They are collective. Good morning, Vicki. The thoughts are collective. Vicki will tell you they're not your thoughts. These thoughts, Mary, that are coming through are not your thoughts. And they are lies. Okay? Now, it is a possibility that it could happen, but fear is negative faith. And as you are spending time, it's understandable, but as we choose to spend time in the fear, as we choose to go, oh my God, and then to scare ourselves, our energy goes down, our immune system goes down, it goes into a downward spiral, and you are so susceptible to illness. And so that's why we purposely bring our energy up here. Faith is the substance of things not seen, and the something of things hoped for. Evidence of things hoped for. So it's work. It's work. It's work. It's the work that I've committed my life to, because I never again want to feel that way. And it doesn't mean I don't have bad moments. I don't have bad days. The bad days are getting fewer and fewer and fewer and fewer and fewer. I'd say now it's like one time a month that I can't seem to get myself out of it. And I don't call it depression. It's just, Vicki, I'm going to read your comment in just a sec. It's, I won't believe it. It's just a thing passing through. It's just a thing passing through. I am like a thought and emotion highway, and things are just going through me. But I know that there are certain things that I can do to really take care of myself, like taking care of my body, taking out all refined stuff that I can. Like this weekend, I had a bunch of ice cream bars. I just wanted to. But I don't continue doing that. I'm doing my celery juice. I'm drinking my water. I'm exercising. I'm moving. Let's just move again right now. Yeah. Okay, good. Good, Vic. Yes. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. And Vicki is Vicky caught on to my teaching of thoughts. These are not my thoughts. These are not, she caught on to it, and her health keeps getting better and better and better and better and better because of it. So just remember, when we are going, oh, my life, oh, I can't even practice it, I can't even pretend right now, our immune system goes like this, and you are susceptible. So how much control do you want to have over the things that you can control? You need to be a light, Mary, for your grandkids right now. You need to be a fucking goddamn light for your grandkids right now. So you need to do everything in your power to keep your energy high and clear. And on the days that I feel like you feel right now, I do nothing but stay in this energy. I do nothing but listen to my mentors. I do nothing but feed myself positivity. 100%. So let's just movement. Let's stand up and move right now. Just going to move our hips. Stand up and move our hips. Rike. Moving our hips in a big circle. We are declaring that we are taking our body, we are taking our energy back. We are owning our body. We are owning our body. When you put your hips in a big circle, you are declaring that this is my space. I'm taking my space. I'm taking my space. I'm taking my space. I am declaring, as the queen of the Earth Angel Nation, that I am taking my space, and I am guiding all of you through the navigation, the waters, the choppy waters. I am taking you guys through there to what you can't sometimes get to by yourself, which was my story. I needed help. So here I am. I am the queen of the Earth Angel Nation. And you're part of the Earth Angel Nation. The trick with being an Earth Angel is to make it through side to side. Just follow me, side to side. The trick with the Earth Angel Nation is, because we feel things so strongly, to not get bitter and resentful. That's like the alligators on the side of the boat, okay? Because we feel things so deeply, we can take it so personally. Just move your arms, big circles. We're moving our bodies. We're helping the lymph system move through our body, okay? Other arm, other arm. Are you guys doing this with me? Stand up, shake it off, shake it off. And it's a process. So the trick is to make it through life with the pure heart, with the open heart, with the loving heart, and not being bitter and resentful. That's the trick. So Mary, you're going to move. Here's your prescription. I'm going to give you a prescription. Here's your prescription. And anybody else who's feeling a little rocky today, and when you hear yourself say, I can't, you must. When you hear yourself say, I can't, you say, I must. You're going to move several times during the day like we just did. You're going to take a nice walk for yourself, Mary. You're going to stay away from caffeine if at all possible. Start weaning yourself off of caffeine. I still have a little matcha tea here and there. But matcha tea, you can have 6 cups. The caffeine equal to 6 cups of matcha is the caffeine of 1 cup of coffee. So it's a very light caffeine. I don't do it for the caffeine. Hey, Georgia, welcome. So you're going to go for a walk. You're going to be very kind to yourself. You're going to just let these emotions go through you, but you're not going to let them get stuck with fear, okay? Because the fear will make them stick, and then you're going to stay there, and then you're going to be emanating that energy out. Someone's got to keep the faith, Mare. Someone's got to keep the faith. Your daughter may keep falling. She may. You just have to realize that. And you have to turn that over to God, okay? Because you cannot intervene in her life. It's her journey and her choices to get to where she is. Just keep being the pillar for your grandkids, okay? And you just have to surrender it to life. So this is when we do the Ardeo practice, okay? When we take, let's just all do this together. Gonna find what these thoughts and these feelings are doing to your body. It's like some kind of tightness in your shoulders or a, you know, a knot in your stomach. And you're gonna relax it. Just relax that part of your body. Just relax it. Just see like warm wax going in there, and it's just melting like warm wax. Okay? So you're going to relax the physical part that has been caused by the thoughts that aren't your thoughts, that you grabbed onto out of fear, which is your survival brain. We're getting you out of survival brain into 5D brain, fifth dimension brain, earth angel brain. And know that these feelings are just going through you, okay? But you're not going to play there, because what's going to happen if you play there, if you entertain it, what are you cultivating? Like a garden. Are you cultivating the weeds? These are the weeds. Or are you throwing out those stones? No, I choose not to dwell there. I choose not to dwell there. I will dwell in love. I will dwell in love. And then you send love to your daughter. You send, as soon as you can, love to the other person involved. And you know that I know who you're talking about. You send love to these people, because as long as we're harboring bitterness and resentment, it kills us. Especially us as the Earth Angel Nation. Taking some more celery juice. By the way, those of you who have just joined me, I'm inviting you guys to join me with celery juice on our time together. This gives our liver a chance to empty out all the toxins that it's gathered up during the night. So you start with at least 2 cups of fresh water with lemon juice in it first thing when you wake up, and then you make 2 cups, it's like 1 whole head of celery in a juicer. And I got a really cheap one at Walmart. I mean, it was $60 at the time. It was a stretch, but yeah, it's called Fusion, and just any juicer will do. Any juicer will do. No caffeine before noon, and just eat fruits in the morning, because it's easy for your body to digest. And then stay away from the processed foods. Georgia, I have a warm lemon water every morning when I wake up. Very good. Yes, the celery juice, the key to the celery juice, as long as you're drinking it, is because it's, you know, it's a decision. You have to set up the juicer. You have to clean the juicer afterwards. You have to wash the celery. And I've gotten it into a habit now. I'm just committed. I said it must be on an empty stomach. It cannot be once you have eaten. So all the time before 12 is just water, celery juice, and then fruit. Water, celery juice, and then fruit. No caffeine before 12, because the caffeine is like artificial adrenaline, and it makes your liver stop emptying the trash that it gathered up in your body. So I'm giving your liver a break so it can empty the trash rather than putting it back into the bloodstream, okay? So back to where we were. As we're traveling down to Mother Earth, and we're resonating with the Schumann waves, okay? So when I do these things and I go off on these rants, this is all part of the design, because I'm strengthening you guys to not think that meditation is just sitting here and going, it's like, fuck that. Who has time for that? I mean, I make time for that. I do time for that. But our life is a process. Our life is a living, moving prayer. And so when I start us off and our tailbone goes, our root goes down, and you're resonating with the Schumann waves, guess what? It's still going. When I tell Giselle, I've got you, I still have you. You're in here. Yeah, probably more of the people in here have you too. Okay? And everyone who shares, we have you. We have your back. We just are putting in all of our energy and effort to help you elevate out of the fear, which is, remind yourself, write this down, Mary, and all of you, Write this down. Fear is survival brain. Fear is survival brain. Everyone has it. We are changing that. We will always have it. We will always have those thoughts. They will not go away. But here's the magic. We have a choice of if we're going to stay there and listen to it and believe it or not. Remember that love is more powerful than fear. It's our love. It's cultivating the love. So when you feel the fear, you just send love to your daughter. And you ask the angels to just cover her and surround her as she's on her journey, which you have nothing to do with. You can do nothing for her journey. She must take this journey. Especially, my internship as a counselor was in a rehab center. And I understand very intimately what goes on. Okay, what goes on. And there's just so much pain and death wish that goes along. I had it. I'm very, is celery juice good? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It is like the bomb. If you did just one thing for yourself, this would be it. That, and then I drink probably a gallon of water every day, and it's filtered water that's been sitting overnight with my angel cupcakes. And then I put fresh squeezed organic lemon in it. Vicky's saying, we strengthen one another together. We are Earth Angel warriors of love and peace. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Vicky's been working with me for years, and the results in her life are astounding. Doesn't mean we don't have pain. Doesn't mean we don't have more challenges. Because life is what life is. But remember that life is always happening for me and not to me. The things that seem so hard and like, no, they're happening for you and not to you, because they strengthen us. They make us dig deep. They get us closer to our maker. They turn our pain into diamonds. It's the pressure. Okay? Okay, so we're continuing down in Mother Earth. Just see yourself resonating with the Schumann waves. Her heartbeat, your heartbeat is beating with Mother Earth's heartbeat. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Do you guys hear how I say yes, 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 yes all the time? If you just said yes all day long, Mary, it would change things. Because those words, when you say it out loud, your subconscious hears that, your ears hear it, so it's kinesthetic. You're saying it with your mouth, you're hearing it with your ears, and so you've got two modalities going, and it starts to shift your inner environment. Now, these things, sometimes they happen instantly. Like if you go back to my YouTube history, when I was coming out of depression, I wasn't too far out of it. I did a video on if you just start saying, when you're feeling bad, you say, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. You can't say that more than 3 or 4 times without a smile cracking up on your face. Okay? And this was when I was just starting to come out of depression. This was, 5, 6 years ago. Yes, Mary, yes, yes, yes. I love that. I can feel your energy in your yes. And I feel the determination to not let this bring you down, because you have to hold the faith for your family now. Right? You can't be dead dog in the dumpster. You can't afford the luxury of going there. You must. I don't mean this derogatory. I mean this for all of us, but you got to be a big girl. This Earth Angel business is not for the wimpy, right? This Earth Angel business is not for the wimpy. And especially those of us who've had betrayals and the deepest wounds that you could ever imagine. when God gives you the grace to have compassion for them, that's the real promise. That's the real gift. Hope. I say yes to me helps me. Yes, I say yes to me. Let's do that. Let's put our hands on our chest. Giselle, put your hand on your chest and say, I say yes to me. 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 And this is always our message from Mother Earth, isn't it? She's always in our camp. She's always on our side. I say yes to me. I say yes to my desires. I say yes to my dreams because God put them there. Your desires and your dreams are your potential. And I have reached the point where I am committed to fulfilling my purpose, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. Because I've gotten to the point now where anything less than that is the half-lived fucking life. I'm not up for it. And ask me if it takes effort. Ask me if it takes energy. Ask me if it takes shredding everything inside of me. I love it when you say that. Thanks, Hope. Which thing? I say yes to me, or which thing? Fulfilling my purpose? Georgia, hugging trees always heals me. Back to Mother Earth. Yes, 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 yes. Or just putting your hand on a tree, or walking on the earth, or love hugging trees. Yes, 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 yes. I love that fluorescent Jeep, Vicki. Oh my God. I think that's the one I want. Talk about shining in the dark, right? Woo! My mechanic was telling me last week, you need a new car. And I'm like, oh no. I would not own a new car. I love my Wrangler. And does anybody here have a Wrangler besides me? It seems like somebody does. Hope, yes, when you say, I say yes to me after about 2 or 3 times, yes, I say it. But all of a sudden I start smiling and feel more. And feel, let's see, hold on, I'm trying to get this to give me more. I feel so warm inside. It's great. I love it. Yes! Vicki, it is the bomb. Yes, I say yes to me. I say yes to me. So, you know, a few of us have started a little game in this community, and you can do it in Your Great Big Life Facebook group. If you want to do it in a more intimate space, you can do it in Women's Self-Love Journey, which just means you need to buy the program, which is insanely priced right now. And you know what? It's everything of my work. It's everything of my work. It's 12 modules plus 2 bonus modules of two of my peers, Dr. Sandra Bavacqua and Sarah Wayne. And there are worksheets and recordings and extra bonus material. Like some of the modules have like, and it's just like it will completely shift your DNA. It will completely shift everything inside of you. So at the womensselflovejourney.com, and my site's everything's back up. Everything's back up. You know, some of the stuff's like 2 years old or something. I don't care. I'll get to it when I get to it. Like my picture isn't on my homepage anymore. And for some reason I can't find the picture anymore. It's like, what? Okay. But we're playing this game with each other. Like, you know, how does it feel? Like, this is what I want to say. Vicki, what does it feel like driving your Jeep along the lake, coming back from grocery shopping on your way to your cabin? Tell me what that feeling is right now. Tell me what that feeling is right now. You know, and we're like in the reality of our dream. We are actually playing there. We are playing there as if it's happening now. I'm so, like, this is what I do with Dee. I'm so excited that you booked Dr. Christiane Northrup on your show. Oh my God. And then I heard that you've got Carolyn Mace coming too. That's so amazing. Like, so there are a few of us playing this game, and I invite you to do it in Your Great Big Life Facebook group, or if you want a more intimate, we've got like 33 members over in Women's Self-Love Journey. It doesn't mean only 33 people have done the program, just some people didn't want to join the group, which is fine. And so we've got this more intimate group, in women's self-love journey. That's one of the huge, yes, I got it. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good, good, good. Good, Hope. I hope you're loving that program. If I can answer any questions for you in that program, just let me know. Private message me. But here's the thing, you guys. Do you just feel how different you feel, Mary? How different you feel, Giselle? Unless you're talking to yourself saying, no, no, no. You know, it takes work to stay up. It takes work. We have to work at it. Mary, I'm driving my Jeep now with the top off and yes, that's it. That's it. This is what we're doing today in Fairy Godmother Monday. Mary, this is what I wanted to say about the Jeepsters. Hold on. She is in her Jeep now with the top off, driving in Arizona. Is there a better place for someone who loves the sun? For Mary, who's an American Indian, than Arizona with the top down on her Jeep. But here's the added bonus with Jeepers. Only for Wranglers. Only for Wranglers. I don't even know how this started, but it makes me want to cry. We're driving along the road and you see a Wrangler, and especially just the two-door, well, not the four-door. They're more like family man. It's like, no, they're too posh. Like my Jeep, the left step thing is off. You know, hi Kathy, good morning. You know, it's like, no, we're hardcore. Jeep Wranglers are fucking hardcore. And so when you see another Jeeper coming by, it's the wave. I swear to God, it is there is no other car on the road that does this. I mean, it's worth getting a Wrangler just to have a Jeep, the two-door Wrangler. Not the four-door, but the two-door. And we give each other the peace sign as we're passing each other. Vicky, I can't wait till you get a Wrangler. This experience alone is like amazing. And there's no other car on the road that does this. Vicky, in my cabin, I have a couple of Jeeps, a big 4x4 loud motor truck, four-wheeler, a snowmobile. I was driving the tie-dye Jeep the other night. Oh, I want a paddle boat on the lake, the kind you ride like a bike with a gal pal. Oh, how adorable is that? Oh, the Rubicon is amazing too. Yes, yes. And if I do get a new one, I don't know. I think I will always have a two-door, but I can't give up my 2003 that was with me in Hawaii and that I had shipped over and drove across the whole United States. That's when Denise first found me. Maybe you too, Vicky. Was when I was coming across the United States in my Jeep all by myself. Rubicon is amazing too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. But I'm talking about the wave. Yeah, it says, somewhere I saw, it was on the back of somebody's wheel cover. It said, the wave. Either you get it or you don't. And somehow I rate. I think because I have a rack on the top of mine and my Jeep is old. Vicky, I do a tumble up to the mutter trucks and they hit the pedal to the metal. Love it. Oh, I just love it. Okay, Kathy, I used to have a Wrangler years ago. It was black. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if the wave was in then, but it's only Jeep Wranglers that do this. No other car on the road. The Porsches don't do it. The Kias don't do it. The Hondas don't do it, but only Jeep Wranglers. It is the most heartwarming thing. You know how when people are driving, it can be very dissociated. But in Wranglers, it's worth getting a Wrangler just to have this feeling. Dee's here, yay! It's worth having a Wrangler just to have the freeway fellowship where, you know, it's the wave only to Wrangler people. Like, you know, they've got their doors off, they've got their tops off, they're sitting in the rain. I mean, Jeeps are so hardcore. And like when the door's off, they'll just like out the window, like little peace sign. It's like, it's the best thing. And Dee, I'm so excited. Did you do Curtis's interview? I can't wait to watch it. I think you mentioned something about Saturday. Excuse me. So we're still traveling down to the middle of Mother Earth. I've been very verbose this morning. We've had a lot of needs this morning. And I want you guys to know I'm always, always, always here to help you guys with this. If there's one person who understands not feeling good, it's me. But you got to understand too that I don't stay there. I won't stay there. And that's why I think my groups are so powerful, because you know, you don't want to stay there either. And I know the formula to get you out. And it is not an easy, it's not for the faint of heart. Georgia! Hey, Lorraine, so nice to watch one of your lives for the first time. I know, Georgia, so glad you're here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody welcome Georgia Preston. We've got Georgia Moses, who's already been welcomed, and she's in your Great Big Life. And Georgia Preston, I think you're in your, are you in Georgia? Georgia Preston, are you in your Great Big Life Facebook group? Here's an invitation to everybody who is a woman. I'm sorry for the men. I have beautiful men in this community. Beautiful male earth angels. How many of you know male earth angels? They're the best, okay? They're the best. Okay, low battery, time to plug in. Your Great Big Life Facebook group. There's another one that kind of sounds similar, so make sure it's Your Great Big Life, and it's a brown banner, has a picture of my hair blowing in my face. Request to join. If you are here in this group, I don't have to check your, yes, thanks, Vicky. Vicky's welcoming Georgia. If you are here, I don't have to check your profile, but anybody that I don't know, I always check your profile. If I see a lot of politics, if I see criticism, if I see sarcasm, I don't allow you in. And it's not that I'm saying you're not worthy to be in, but unless there's like when, okay, I'll give you an example. When I saw Hope's profile, I'm getting chills. I'm like, done. I can oftentimes just even see their name and know, but I always go back. You know, it's just like a feeling. You feel the energy of that person. Like there was a whole raft of like 5 or 6 who were referred, actually, I think by someone else who was in the group, but they'd never participated. And we're over 800 people now in Your Great Big Life Facebook group, and about 300 are active, which is a lot. And it's nothing but positivity. It's nothing but this. It's like your Pollyanna home. It's like your idealist and dreamer home. There's nothing but positive stuff in there. If there's a political thing, I have to take it out. We don't allow any sarcasm, no mean girl fuck, no mean girls. It is not high school. It is this in a safe space. And if you want a more intimate group, you go to womensselflovejourney.com and you get the program, which right now for a limited time, I'm not sure when I'm taking it down, but I wouldn't wait. Get the program. It's 87% off. It was an $800 program that several people took twice because it was so amazing. They paid $1,600 to be through it once and then another time. It's only $97 right now. So go and grab that at womensselflovejourney.com. I'm going to put it in the comments while I plug in. And that will get you, okay, yes. Yes. Yeah, good. Good on Curtis. Yeah, he's very busy. He's traveling all over in like a big rig truck, sending peace and love. This man that I met, and I think I gave him a job, and I think that's why he loves me so much. I gave him a job when I started my clinic back in 1990, probably 1996. I think I had him work at my house or something, and he's never forgotten that. He said I saved his life because I gave him a job. He's the most adorable man. He is so adorable. He's always walking around in his flannel shirt and his, what do you call that? Overalls with the suspenders. And he wears a hat. And he's like the country gentleman, he calls himself. And he's just adorable. He's so precious. He's so precious. I'm so glad you finally hooked up with him. Vicki, we are rocking the happy, and this is an amazing way to start a great week. Yes. What was I going to put in here? Oh, yeah, Women's Self-Love Journey. Yeah, I hear you, D. www. It takes a while to find the stride, right? Women's, WOMENS, self, SELF, LOVEJOURNEY.com. And for those of you who are just jumping on, I did get my whole site put back. Okay, here's what I got a revelation over the weekend. Women's selflovejourney.com. Go there, get the $97 program that some people paid $1,600 to be in. And that will give you the invitation to join that tiny little group, because there are only 33 of us in there. And if you feel lost in your great big life, this is the way to go. So definitely get that if you're desiring to find out how amazing you are. Right, D? Those of you who are in there. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to rig up this phone thing. Here we go. Okay, I want to hold this. Oh yeah, it is Fairy Godmother Monday. Okay, so let's just tap in and find out what Mother Earth is trying to say to us. And what I want to share is this revelation. Okay, I got to find something to prop this up with. So I'm going to hold my crystal, but I have the feeling this phone is going to drop over. I'm in that group, right? Mary, I don't know. Did you buy the program, Women's Self-Love Journey? You have to buy the program. It's $97, but it's 87% off. You can't beat it. It will change your life. So did you buy that program? I can't remember if you did or not, love. But the way to get it is to go to womensselflovejourney.com. It was an $800 program. It changes. Just if you go to that page, just if you buy the program and you don't do anything with it, the energy alone will change you. I did that last year, I think. Okay, so I will look back on your records and see. If not, I'll send you the link. But if you have bought the program, I'll get you in there. It's an amazing, intimate little group, and I have clients in there that I've worked with for, God, 7 years. I mean, we go way back, and it's deep. You know, it's just the space. The first thing that's pinned to the top of the comments is, let's all do a complaining fast. That means 24 hours or more. Sorry, no complaining. Georgia, how much in Australian dollars? Georgia, I don't know, darling. It's $97 US. What's the link so I can check after this, please? Yes, it's, I have it in the comments right above. It is, yeah, Georgia's here from Australia. You're up late. Yes, thank you so much for being here, darling. It's womensselflovejourney.com. I'm going to spell it for you. WOMENSSELFLOVEJOURNEY.com. Womensselflovejourney.com. All one word with 2 S's after women. So womensselflovejourney.com. And Mary, it's just up a little bit in the, yeah, it's just right there. See if I can copy it. Maybe I'll pin it. Can I pin it? I don't think I can pin it. Oh, pin. Ha! Okay, I just pinned it. So it's up at the top now, because I just pinned it. Now in Australian dollars, I don't know. Can someone check with a currency converter and see how much? You're welcome, darling. See how much it converts to in Australian dollars? If I do that, I'm going to get off the live stream and it's going to interrupt. So what am I doing? I am holding this phone up. And then I want to tell you this amazing, amazing revelation I got over the weekend. Okay, what am I going to hold this up with? Let's take a stretch break while I'm doing that. Stand up, move your hips, move your arms. Get some circulation going. The body does not want to stay still. So we're going to move our hips in a big circle. Claim your space. Take your space. This is your life. This is your life. And you have control of how you respond into your life. That's the only thing we have power over, you guys, is how we're going to respond, how we're going to show up. Looking for something else here. It's not working. I will. So get some water, take a little stretch. Okay, that's going to be... Yeah, oh, okay, so 138.70, Georgia. Okay, so Georgia's telling Georgia it's 138.70. It is money well invested in yourself. I'm just going to tell you, it will change your life. It will change your life. It is all about just examining how beautiful you are, Georgia. And then that will stay with you. And then we've got the small, intimate Facebook group. Small, intimate Facebook group. It's so amazing. So you're gonna find out the meaning of your name. You're gonna start, like, my name is Famous in Battle. That's what Lorraine means, famous in battle. And okay, great, good. Or you can go there right now and do it. Okay, Georgia, you'll sign up after this. Oh my God, because this has been one of my visions, to get a bigger community in the women's self-love journey, because the self-love journey is really the essence of my work, because I was the queen of self-loathing. I hated myself so much. That's why I wanted to die. Okay, I was doing masochistic things to myself. I was always in addictions. And when I came out of the depression, when I stopped listening to the voice in my head that was survival brain, everything changed for me. And that's when I did the program. And I did it as I was coming out of my depression and feeling bad about myself. Everyone stand up and just move your arms, move your hips while I'm telling you. So while I was coming out of my depression and I knew the truth, and I was just coming out of the, you know how, imagine yourself down underwater where you can't breathe. Okay, and then you're released and you're going up, trying anything to catch air. That was what I knew. There was light at the end of the tunnel. I knew it, and I was dragging. I was taking all these women around the world into the program, and we were going up and up and up and up and up and up. And it's a journey, because we never finish loving ourselves and appreciating ourselves. And now it's just like I'm on steroids, you know. Okay, Kathy says, Mother Earth focus, keep a strong work ethic, stay aligned. That's beautiful, sister. Georgia, I want to also. Okay. Great. You guys can just step off and do it now, because here's what I know. Sometimes life gets in there and we don't. And this is an opportunity to really see who you are. Really see all the beauty of who you are. Kathy, I'll sign up after my meetings are over, before I get back on the road. That's awesome. That's so awesome. You guys will love it. You will love it. Then you can ask questions in there. And there are a lot of women in there who are very shy, but I see that they're reading the comments, and they're not even participating sometimes with the little hearts. But you know what? This is the Earth Angel profile, right? We don't think a whole lot of ourselves until we start to. So it's this community of just the sweetest of the sweet. Just the sweetest of the sweet. Okay, so I'm looking for something to hold up my phone. Will this work? Maybe this will work. Got it. All right. So what's Mother Earth saying to you? I can't believe you're still at Mother Earth. This has been a very, very, very good day. Let's keep holding. Here's the thing, you know, we're so strong. All of us are so strong. Oh, yes. Stretch. You guys are going to see my body transform. Charlie, good morning. You guys are going to see my body transform. I am no longer taking the excuse of flab and excess fat. And you know what? It's work. It's work. When my trainer comes over, it's like, ugh. And this weekend, I went for a 2.5-mile walk before it got hot. Then I did push-ups and I did weights and I did sit-ups. And I'm just going to, you're going to see my body transform because this is the life I want. I am not putting up with the typical aging fuck. No, no. Can you guys see that in me? The thing is, the longer I'm on my path, I get closer and closer to the little Lorraine back at 4 years old before I started listening to the people around me. Before I knew to really listen, before it took out my light. And I bet I'm only mirroring you. Okay. So, what I want to share with you guys, as we're still getting our message from Mother Earth, you guys know that one of my clients bought a house for me. And I'm paying her back, but she's charging me 0% interest. So she took a 30-year loan down to a yes, yes, Kathy, that is so true. Kathy says, yes, it's a lot of work. She's been exercising for years. It is. It's a commitment to yourself. Now, this is no condemnation for anybody who isn't, because there have been plenty of times that I haven't. But the unthinkable. This woman said for 2 months she's been thinking about that she wanted to do this for me. She said, you've made such a difference for my life. She goes, if I did this for you, I know it would make such a difference for you. And I'm like, what? So she said for 2 months she's been thinking about it and weighing it and watching and thinking. And this one day I showed up at her house. You guys were on the phone with me. It was a Friday, I think. Oh, no, it was a Monday. It was Fairy Godmother Monday. And I said, oh, I've got to go and do an energy healing for my client. And it was during Fairy Godmother Monday that Source spoke to me and said, you got to go there and do an energy healing. So I went there, and she's like, oh, you got to look at this condo. And I'm like, oh, I really don't want to. I want to just do the energy healing while the energy's here. And I heard Source, and I want to be obedient. And she's like, oh, okay. So we go in her bedroom, and she's like, here, sit on the bed. I just want you to see this condo I saw, or this townhome I saw. And I'm like, I really just want to do the energy healing because I'm just really feeling to do this. And she goes, okay. But then she goes, just look at this. So she looked at this condo. She goes condo shopping for me. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, we have to go right now and look. So we hop in her Mercedes and we're driving over there. We call my realtor. He's an hour away, but he joins us there. And we didn't like that one, but then he found this other one. And he was thinking of me when he saw it, but he knew that I was like just wasted on real estate. And I'm telling you the story just to say miracles do happen, you guys. When you hold your desire in the quantum field like Vicky's doing, like Mary's doing, you see yourself with the hair blowing in your wind and, you know, all that stuff. You feel it. It happens. I had been picturing a house paid in full for a long time. So we go, we see the house. I'm like, put the offer in now because it had 9 showings that day. There was someone just leaving who was interested. I'm like, Gary, now. This offer has to go in tonight. So she's paying for it cash. And I'm repaying her with 0 interest. Okay, so here's what I want to share. The revelation. That is unheard of. That is unheard of. My realtor said he'd never heard of that ever happening before with 0% interest. I mean, yes, people give people houses when they're inherited. Sometimes people give, you know, I've heard those kinds of stories, but he has never heard of somebody buying a house for somebody and then them paying them back with 0% interest. But as that's unthinkable, some other unthinkable things have happened to me. No, have happened for me. Some other unthinkable things have happened for me. One of them was the big rupture that happened. Thanks, Kathy. The big, Kathy's saying that's awesome, yes. Oh, good, Georgia. I had a big rupture at Christmas, and it got worse right after I put, someone that I love more than life completely threw me under the bus. And right after I put the offer in on the house, I was turned away from their house. I was turned away from their house. I'm going to cry. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling that. I'm not going to resist it. And then my whole entire website disappears. Everything. GoDaddy has never seen anything like it. GoDaddy, who I've been with since 2005. That's when I first got my online presence. So the correlation is no one's heard of this big blessing that I got, the house, but there were giants in the land. I have had the unthinkable done for me. The unthinkable done for me in relationship, and then the unthinkable with my website. It was like the files were just gone. It wasn't even a hacker. A hacker would have put shit in and messed things up. All the files just disappeared. They just disappeared. They just disappeared. So the revelation is, you notice the superlative is unthinkable. It was unthinkable what happened to me relationally. It was unthinkable what happened with my website. But the gift from my client was unthinkable too. So do you see the correlation in the intensity? Now you could go, okay, 2 against 1, one good thing. It's like, here's what happens. As you stay in this energy, you guys, it just gets better and better and better and better. And pretty soon that survival brain you're like with an ant. And these two situations with the relationship rupture and my website, I mean, God gave me compassion for this person and all the people involved. God gave me compassion. That's grace, right? That's grace. And it's a game. Life's a game. It's not, life isn't a challenge, it's a game. Life isn't a battle, it's a game. And it's a game of how much love can you continue giving, how open can you keep your heart even when you're hurting, how much faith and belief you can foster and be a modern day saint. Because every one of you is a modern day saint. I'm just going to tell you straight up. I remember my shaman telling me, she cried. She goes, you have the potential to be a modern day saint, a living saint. She said, you have the potential of being a living saint. I'm like, what? But I see it now. It's like, who goes through what I've experienced and still has love in their heart for the person that, the ultimate betrayal? Well, I do. And you do too. Do you know why? You're an earth angel. That term isn't just a cute little term. I'm going to cry right now. Yes, I know, honey. I know, Mary. Yes, 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 yes. This is how, and it's nothing you can force. It's not a will thing. It's like it's your heart just stays in the right place as much as you can. It's like your whole life. It will come. It just happens. Earth angel is not just a cute little term for those of us who get our feelings hurt easily. No, it's a real thing. We are put on this planet to raise the vibration of the planet. We are not of this world. We are not of this world. Matt Kahn says there's only 144,000 of us. I know there's got to be more than this, or at least our energy is reaching the tipping point. I think we reached the tipping point a long time ago, Kath. Most of the time when bad happens, there's always something better. And yes, and more amazing will come to you. Yes, yes, yes. Kathy knows. So, Earth Angel, Anna, I know a lot of you have been through what I've gone through. Anna, Mary, Dee, you know, a lot of you guys, I've known you for years. You are Earth fucking angels. Which means, you know, bring it, bring it, bring it. I will not harbor hatred in my heart. Bring it, bring it. It was me as a little girl in the sandbox when another little girl, yes, 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 Mary, yeah, and we get really hard on ourselves. But I was in the sandbox at 4 years old, and you know, my mom's like a street fighter, and not literally, but emotionally, and so that was, you know, a little challenging for me, being like this little delicate flower, being with a Scorpio mom, and but it was what made me who I am, and I was so devoted to her that I took care of her for 9 months while she died of pancreatic cancer. I moved into her house and I took care of her, and it was like it was just, I had to. There was no even question, right? So we are here to transmute the shit on the planet and let it go through us like the vulture. And I wish it was a different, you know, picture than the vulture, because the vulture takes a bad rap. But listen, the vultures are the ones that eat the shit on the side of the road, and they're the only being on the planet whose excrement is sanitary. If that's not a metaphor for us, it's like people can hurt us, people can do bad things to us, and we come out like this, just smiling. So my mom said this kid hit me in the sandbox when I was 3. And she goes, "You hit that kid back?" And I'm like, "No." And she goes, "You hit that kid back or I'm going to hit you." And I said, "No." And so she had to hit me because I wouldn't hit the kid back. But that's my nature. Now, I'm not saying maybe that's your nature. You know, a lot of you are a little bit different. But the bottom line is, no matter what comes at us, we transmute it by raising the vibration of the planet. And don't even kid yourself that your little heart doesn't matter. Because we're going to send this energy out to the whole entire planet in just a couple of minutes before we go into the quantum field. So remember that with the blessings come challenges. There are giants. I remember, Dee, when you and I did a show, I guess it was off of one of my newspaper articles, there are giants in the land. We were talking about Williston and how, you know, it's the land of milk and honey. There was so much money. I remember when I got a $100 tip for a hamburger order. There was so much money there. But there were giants there, like the freezing cold, like people living in cars, because it was the gold rush when I got there, and that's where I met Dee. So why am I saying all of this? To just remind you of who you are, and that there are giants. But guess what? Every time you transmute a giant, every time you transmute a giant, every time you transmute. Oh, yes, Georgia. Yes, Georgia's just got the Women's Self-Love Journey program. Oh, my God. You know what this means? There's going to be this tighter little community of us that can take it off this public live stream and just go in there and just be with each other. Yes, Georgia in Australia. I'm so happy you're here. I saw that group growing, and I had such a desire for that group to grow. I have to turn on the air conditioning. I'm getting hot. Hang on a second. There is nothing but the stream of well-being. When you open up to that and you realize that the only thing that makes the bad look bad is that it's something in us that's holding back the stream of well-being. When you realize that we're doing it ourselves, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Yay, Georgia! Kathy, we will always come to the top. Yes. Did I miss anybody's comments? Yeah, you know, and here's the thing, you guys, we're all the same. I wish I had a community to include people like Charlie and Brian and Lee. And there are a few other, you know, beautiful, beautiful males. I think in some of my upcoming programs, I may have it be co-ed, because I don't want to leave out the men. The men are earth angels too. One of my counseling clients was an earth angel, and his wife was the abuser. Like, his wife was, like, I had to tell him to get away from her. You know, I mean, there are men that are just as precious as us, right? They're there. They're the ones that show up on these live streams, like Charlie right now, like Rike. The tender-hearted, you know, we are here to transmute the energy of the planet. And it's not just a cute little name, Earth Angel. Because you can't not be this way. This is what the distinction is. You couldn't be mean to somebody if you tried. Especially now. If you have been, you know, getting yourself refined here in this energy, or been, you know, watching these live streams for a while, you cannot be mean to somebody. It just doesn't happen. You might say it in your mind, you know, this person that has been very, let's just say they have their own journey and I felt so betrayed. You know, I'll say things in the mirror to them. Sometimes my mind, I say things, but I would never do it because I don't want to cause more harm. I don't want to perpetuate something. And it's not about me. It's about being pure enough that the energy can go through you. That the energy can just go through you and transmute. Like the vulture who eats the dead stuff on the side of the road, but its excrement is sanitary. It is the craziest metaphor for us, right? Oh my gosh, right? So it's not just like this cute little thing, you know. We are Snow White. We are Pollyanna. Right, Vicki? We can't help it. There is not a vile. We are guileless. It means we have no guile in us. And the longer you go on this path and the more you accept it, the more you come into your true nature, it's so powerful. Because you're becoming who you really are. And that's what you're going to learn in the Women's Self-Love Journey program. And bravo, Georgia Moses in Australia, for picking that up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So as soon as I'm off of here, request to join. It's the Women's Self-Love Journey Facebook group. And I have people all the time that request to join, but they can't unless they buy the program. So it's like people who are in there are vested. They've paid. So it's not just a place where you can just come and go. No, these people they all have skin in the game. So it's a different level than your great big life. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. You know why I'm so passionate about this? Because I know that you're just as beautiful as I am. And I want you to know it. I want you to walk in your strength and your power. Like this weekend, I proclaim that I am the queen. I am the ruler. I am the educator. I am the leader of the Earth Angel Nation. At least of the females. Because I know Matt Kahn is like big, you know. But this is why we chose to be here. Is for this time when everybody is flipping fucking out, right? Poor things. They just don't know. They've been washed by the media and mass mind. So we have to be careful when we feel mass mind that we don't own it. We feel it, it comes through us, we surrender it, then we hold the deliberate intent of ease and open-heartedness. It's our mission, that's our purpose. Earth Angel Nation, here it is. I'm your self-professed queen. I've got, Dee sent me a birthday card and it has a queen crown on it. So I'm I'm the queen of the Earth Angel Nation. And here's the thing. I hope you guys know this about me, is that, okay, Mary, I will. Okay. I'm completely given over to you guys discovering this about you too. Okay? Like, you're loyal to me, but you're not my subjects. You also are royal earth angels. Here for a specific purpose with specific people who need our help like you don't even know. Like, think of the most difficult situations in your life right now. You're in that situation to transmute it and to be a force of love for everybody involved. And it doesn't mean you have to pretend and fake it, but that energy is transmuting in you as you let the bitterness and resentment leave your body. And don't take it personally or think you're bad because you have those feelings. You are transmuting the energy of the planet. So you have the privilege of this person being in your life because they were counting on you before they came in to learn this lesson. They are counting on you to hold the energy of who they really are, not condemn them, certainly not accept the behavior, but not condemn them, and just say, I don't blame you. I understand. I don't blame you. Oh, yes, Kathy. Oh, my gosh, this is getting so real. Dee, guess what? Kathy's in there and George is in there now, too. We've got Penny. We've got Honesty. I know Donna. I don't know if I put Donna in there, Donna Green. Anyway. Yes. Women's self-love journey is growing. Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. Your life will never be the same again. Your life will never be the same again. Your life will never be the same again after the Women's Self-Love Journey program. Life will never be the same again. So, what's Mother Earth saying to us? She's just like fucking out of her skin. She's so excited. She's so happy that I'm just doing this today. Okay, Mare. So I'm going to put in, Mother Earth says to me, so excited for you. Own it. Yes, Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so interesting that Mother Earth, her message is always for us to just be more of us. And the more we're more of us, that's how we serve her. So let's just bring the energy back up to our feet. Kathy, sounds like a top 10 hit. Yeah. Okay, back up to our feet. And we are going to just quickly breathe through our body. And then we are going to send this beautiful energy out to the planet. And we're including Giselle and all the things we want to throw in there. We're going to throw it in so we can get that all clear and send that out to the planet. And then we're going to go into the quantum field for our dream and our desire. Remember, if you can see it in your mind, it's because God's put it there, okay? Is part of your purpose. Not the scary one, but the good one. Although you could make the scary one happen by focusing on it enough, okay? And I know you don't, and I know you knew this. I know you know this. But it's time for us to really, 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 really own our energy. Really own our lives. What is it that we want our lives to be? What is it that we want our lives to end up like? Almost finished with my celery juice, man. So this beautiful energy, anything you want us to cover, throw it in the comments if you want, or just throw it in this basket. We're just sending this beautiful energy all over the planet, all over the planet, all over the planet. You can put whatever it is you need prayer in this beautiful energy that we are just sending out to the planet, sending out the entire planet. You are this powerful. You are Glenda the Good Witch. Okay? This is you. This is you. I think it's so interesting that even though it's a public Facebook group and I get about 1,000 views every time I do it, that every time I put one of these out, that we never get sarcasm and criticism in the comments. I mean, there's just such a sacred space here. That's what I'm trying to say. For a public live stream, sacred. I think people feel that. They feel the respect. They feel the respect we have for ourselves. We feel the respect we have for each other. And they feel the respect that we have for the entire planet and for everyone on the planet. And when you feel that sense of respect, you step away. Like if you mean harm, you step away. And even the ones that are meaning harm, they just don't know any better. Oh my God. That is amazing, Kathy. Kathy just finished writing the music that goes with her script this weekend. And that's been one of her visions. Oh, you guys. See, this is what gives me the greatest joy. As I've watched you guys through the years and I've seen you come into your own. It's we're linking arms. We're linking arms across the nation, across the world. And it's not about how long you've done it, because the first shall be last and the last shall be first. It has nothing to do with that. Like Georgia and Georgia. You just can't, Darcy, you just came in and you're already in. You know, you feel it, you know it, you're here, you know it. And it's the same with anybody else. You belong. You don't have to like initiate and be here for a long time. Like, we can tell who you are immediately. Kathy, you are in the zone. You go, girl. Yay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I want to make sure we've really covered Giselle. I just want to put all of that we've really covered Mary's situation. Let's put my situation in there, you know, the people that we love, that need our love. Let's put Rike in there. I know that there's been some physical things going on with Rike. Vicky, your health is in there. Let's just put all of us, all of us, all of us in the Earth Angel Nation, all of us. All of our concerns, all of our desires. We're just going to put it all in this white light that we're sending out to the whole planet right now. Yes, Darcy. Yes, 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 yes. And let's take this beautiful energy, put our hands on our heart, and say, I say yes to me. 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 And as we completely own this for ourselves, we're sending that energy out to the entire planet. You might say, oh no, don't say that to the, you know, the axe murderer and the terrorist. It's like, well, guess what? When they start saying yes to their true heart and to the love in their heart, they won't want to do those things. The only reason they do those things is because they're out of alignment with themselves. So when I say yes to me, I say yes to me, I say yes to me, I say yes to me. And thank you, Hope, for saying that brings you so much, you know, happiness. So when we are there, Darcy, I'm so much hoping we can get a home. Yes, and stop renting. Okay, so that's what I want you to take into the quantum field, Darcy, because that's how I manifested mine. And here's the thing. Okay, so it's not that I did the hard work, although it is hard work, but it's staying out of the fear and what we don't want. So here's a lesson on the quantum field. Perfect lead-in to Fairy Godmother Monday. Here I am with my wand. Ooh. Hold on. Ah. My other wand creeping away from me. Got my two wands. Is to stop the human tendency of going and stop renting. Okay, I'm not picking on you. I just know this is what we do. And go into feeling the house, Darcy. So, Mary, you're feeling your daughter being completely whole and complete and happy. You're seeing the abuser healed so he no longer abuses. Vicky, you're in your Jeep, your tie-dye Jeep, mudding out to your cabin by the lake with your little paddle boat. Darcy, you're in your home and you're feeling the walls and you know that you own it. So I just want you in your home feeling the walls, that you own this. You're feeling the experience of it. I've got mine as leader of the Earth Angel Nation with my products and my services that people are lining up to get because it's something I'm so passionate about, because I know you so well, because you are me, and we're here for a bigger reason than just ourselves. And I have such a burning passion for raising the vibration of the planet and enforcing the tipping point that we've already created energetically. Yes, Georgia just signed up for Women's Self-Love Journey program too. So there's 3 of us that have just signed up. Yes. Oh my God, that group is just going to be so on fire. Oh my God, can you imagine? Oh my God, can you just imagine? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So you're just feeling, you're just basking in your dream. You're basking in your dream, and don't let your mind say, "Oh, you're being vain. Oh, you're power monger. Oh, you're this." Don't. You can have those thoughts. Those thoughts are just traveling through. Don't grab onto them. Let them pass through. Let them pass through. Let them pass through. Because they're going to pass through. But you have that desire because it's already coming. Darcy, that's what I want you to know. Our work is to not, our work is to stay in the positive. Our work is to stay in the, every time you go, oh my God, I hope I don't stay here, keep renting. That was my thing too. I was like in this apartment going, oh, fuck, if I stay in this apartment, I'm going to just like want to shoot myself. I can't handle this. Is this my life? No, it's not my life. There's got to be something better. So I would just like, just to feel better, I would start feeling my home every day in meditation. I would start feeling my home and owning it free and clear, so I didn't have to worry about mortgage payments anymore, and you know, all this kind of stuff. And so that's the work. That's the only work, because that we have the desire, you guys. Is what I really, 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 really want you to listen up and hear. Okay, every one of you, I want you to listen to this and hear this. You have the desire because it's on the way. You have the desire because it's in the quantum field for you. Okay? You wouldn't have the desire if it wasn't. So it's not our visualization that makes it happen. The visualization just helps us feel better. And after a life of depression with suicidal ideations, I'm just tired of feeling bad. I just don't want any part of it anymore. It's over. Game over for me. I'm not playing that game anymore. No, so when I have a bad feeling, I just say, thank you for showing up. Now you're on your way out, and I'm going to find anything to make myself feel better. Anything. And these days, it's good stuff. You know, it's like more water, going for a walk, stretching. Kathy, yes, yes, yes. Darcy, thank you so much, Lorraine. I'm feeling it already. Trying to stay positive. Yes, 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 yes. So these spaces I create here, they help you know that it can be possible, because we're so used to the world telling us, no, you're just a dreamer. You're idealist. It's not the real world. Well, you know what? That's not the real world. Their world is not the real world. That's their nightmare pill that I want nothing to do with. I want nothing to do with their nightmare pill. So I don't take a bath in their shit. If you guys saw my interview with Dee, I'm like, I'm not taking a bath in the world's shit. No, I'm not. I'm going to take a bath in my beauty and all the beauty that I allow in, because all it is allowing it in. When we're not allowing it in, it's because we're pushing it away, because we're coming out of that mass mindset, and that's where everybody else on the planet is. So just feel the feeling of what your creator has already put in there that's on its way. And I believe that as we spend time in the quantum field, we do accelerate the process. I do believe that. I've started going by my banks again, Mary, and going $750,000 in there, because I want to do big things with my money, you guys. I want to do big things with my money. Primary is getting this message out. Mary, okay, almost forgot. My best friend broke her foot Saturday night and has had surgery. Please keep Chris in prayer. Okay, so we're just putting energy on Chris's foot right now, and on the surgeon, and on the hospital room. And I'm putting Giselle in here. And just feel the white light energy in this space. You can throw in all your shit too. All the bucket stuff. Just, you can put it all in there, and we're just putting white light into the whole thing. This is your power. This is your power. Force for good. A force for good. And you guys all know in your own right, you are a force to be reckoned with. Even if you're still shy, there have been moments when you're like, "Rawr," right? You are a force for good. And as you do the Women's Self-Love Journey program, as you stay in this group, in these lives every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get to take a bath in this energy. Wow, huh? Where in the world can you access this? And the reason I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I used to do it 5 days a week. Actually, I used to do it 7 days a week. Oh. Then I took off weekends, and now I'm taking off Tuesday, Thursdays. But it's to exercise your muscles on Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, you take this energy. You can watch the live stream. If you're on my email list, you will get the replay in your inbox, so you can have instant access when you start to feel your energy go down. You start, like, maybe a thought hooked, and you're like, yeah, I really was mean when I did that. I really should beat myself up. And so you're like, whoa, wait, I'm going to run to my inbox. Just search Lorraine Pursell. You'll get all the replays. Just pick any one. Go to the middle, or go to the, skip past the first couple minutes or whatever. I'm all over the place, but just the energy, the energy. Rike doesn't even speak English, and he shows up here just because of the energy, you guys. Rike doesn't speak English, and he shows up here because of the energy that we create together. I mean, I would be doing this by myself if you guys didn't even show up. One of the things my mentor, Jessica Caver Lindholm, said was, what is it she said? If you had like $10 million in the bank, and you had $1 million a month coming in automatically, what would you be doing with your time? And I would be doing this. I would be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday free live streams for you guys to remind you of who you are and to get you to come into your power. I'm going to stand up. Everyone stand up. Move your hips. So while you're doing this, stay in the quantum field of feeling the wind in your hair, Mary. Vicky, you are driving your tie-dye Jeep. I had a vision this weekend of Oprah putting her arms around me and go, I found you, sister. And we just collapsed the gap of all the time that we didn't know each other. And I'm frequent on her shows. It's been my vision forever. That and, millions of people being so happy that I was brave enough to do what I do. Because it changed their lives. It opened up the door for their life. And there was one, oh yeah, and then the other vision I had this weekend was Reed Tracy, the CEO of Hay House, and Cheryl Richardson calling me up on stage to give me, a Lifetime Achievement Award for being one of the most influential Hay House authors. And all of this when I'm not writing yet, but it's not a will thing. It's not a will thing. It's a It's waiting for the wind of spirit underneath my wings. Kathy may have a different opinion of that because I know you're a professional writer. But it's inspired, okay? It's not inspired yet for me, but I know it's there. The difference between Kathy's writing and my writing is she's inspired. I'm not. So I'm waiting for the inspiration. That's the next aligned action, is the thing that feels so good. Okay, guys, I'm feeling like the energy's going down in the crystal ball. Stay in the feeling of your dream. Play games with yourself. Like Darcy, pretend, here's what I did. I pretended that my own kitchen was my kitchen. So pretend that your house really is your house. Pretend that the place you rent really is the place that you own, and practice that feeling. I'll still be writing and playing music, but I'd buy an island off the Keys. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And inviting all the Earth Angel Nation to come and stay with you. Oh, yes. You know what, you guys, we've just started. We have just begun our journey of how great, how great, how great, how great our life is going to be. But the key is feeling it now and embodying it now. How would that person dress today, Kathy? What would that person eat today? What would she be driving? How would she be communicating? What does she do with her time? Mary, living in Arizona with the air blowing through your hair, in your Jeep, what would she be eating today? What would she be wearing today? What would she be doing? What, and then do those things. It's, Darcy, you're in your kitchen. Your kitchen, you're pretending it's your real kitchen. I have no windows in my kitchen, and I would pretend that I had a window over my sink. Okay? That's what you do. You just pretend. Just like when you were a little girl. You're just going back there. Okay, guys, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for joining me today. This space means the world to me. Many of you know I do this for me, but I also do it for you, because I mean, no matter what mood I'm in, when I show up here, it goes away. Unless it's a great mood, it stays, it gets better. So, yes, Georgia, I am going to go and let all of you into Women's Self-Love Journey. Be sure you go there, request to join. You're so welcome. So Georgia, and Kathy, go to Women's Self-Love Journey Facebook group, request to join. I'm going to throw you in there. Tell us something about yourself that you want us to know, and just welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. You know, a few of us have been in there for 6 years. 6 years. Dee's been in there for 6 years. Penny's been in there for 5 years. Okay, guys. Yes. Yes, that would be so great. On your own private island. Okay, my loves. I see you. I know who you are. I see you. I know who you are. Go and be your greatness today. Don't let yourself fall short. Your greatness. Darcy, sending you love and hugs, Lorraine. Yes. You're welcome. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, those bad feelings are just moving through you so you can transmute it. And when you do that, you make it easier for the next person. That's what the beauty is of our journey. Being so sensitive, picking up on everything. When we feel the bad lower energy, we transmute it. We have made it that much easier for the next person to not hang on to it. You are changing the vibration of the planet with every time you go, hey, this isn't me. I believe I see my daughter doing better. I know she's going to be doing better. So that thing is not me. I'm letting that fear go through me. And now you've just transmuted that fear. Okay, I hold my daughter whole and complete. No addictions, completely loving herself in the Women's Self-Love Journey program. You know, I see her getting enforced, getting refreshed. This is the vision I hold of her. Yes, okay, I love you guys. I'll see you Wednesday. And welcome again to all of you who've joined the Women's Self-Love Journey program. Bye-bye.